Oh goodness. Shenmue 3. Continuing on. Last time there was fighting and finding the worst Buddhist shop in Yaowu. And because of that, we learned of the existence of a gang of thugs. Ryo must find more thugs. It is Ryo's destiny that his life is just an endless series of finding thugs and fighting them. And then maybe learning a bit of story after that. He has many things to do before he can actually find the thug. Every time he has to do things before he can find them. Those things generally involve making money through like a part-time job or gambling. It's just kind of a thing. So you've got to ask around at the promenade shops to see who the thugs are threatening. So now I'm gonna go to those stores and say, "Hello, Darth, do you know where I can find thugs? I understand they are threatening you." And then some of them will say, "Oh yeah, the thugs? Yeah, I know them. They're around here at 8 p.m. in the evening. Maybe I should come back at 8 p.m. And then, like, we can either warp to then or, like, you know, mess around and spend some time before then. Spend some time with the 5 Americans, which is, it gets better every time I look at it. Like, why is this, who made this? What is the meaning of this? I don't know, but it gets better every time I look at it. I like how it's right above the apples. So since you're going to take the apples every morning, it means you're going to look at it. You're probably going to look at it every time. Hey, Shenhua. Oh, no, wait, it's you first.
Yes.
I have to pay.
You need to pay for your room tonight.
Right.
Don't tell me you don't have any cash.
No, I do.
It's getting low.
Thank you.
All right, Shenhua, you know what I'm doing. I'm going out.
Good morning, Ryo.
Morning.
Did you get enough rest?
Yeah. Did you?
Yes, I did.
Good. I'm going to head out then.
Okay, take care.
You too.
It's always the same conversation every morning. We don't see each other until night, and then we say a few words and then go to sleep. That's like how it is with a lot of couples. They don't really spend that much time together. Like they see each other for a few minutes at the morning and the evening, and then that's really all there is.
A little pay, but you chop quicker than me.
Let me chop some wood.
I mean, that's what happens when the career paths of both people just cause them to not spend too much time with each other.
Wrong.
That's just completely wrong.
You did it.
I did it.
That's the way. Yeah. You did it. Yeah. Good. You did it. Just like that. Oh, yeah. That's the way. You did it. Yeah. That's the way. Bullseye.
You know, this... I mentioned before, it's now and then, that this game sort of tries to keep things grounded and kind of stays away from magic.
Bullseye.
So, like, they didn't really address the floating sword thing. One thing I kind of wonder is that they still do acknowledge the whole prophecy thing. That there's, like, this prophecy of Ryo's coming. His arriving, I should say.
Good.
And Shenhua has learned about the prophecy since she was a child, and she recites it in the intro in the attract mode of all 3 Shenmue games. And that is why she's gone with Ryo, because of that prophecy. But, I mean, a prophecy indicates mysticism. We don't know where this prophecy came from, or who made it, or what it's about, but
Such a fresh cut.
No, I'm good.
Didn't think so. There are plenty of easier ways to make money, after all.
Like selling your body, like a young man like you could make a lot of money here in Yahoo. I mean, don't tell anyone I told you to do that. I'm just saying. I was saying you can make a lot of money. I made a lot of money in my young days. Anyway, I got a side quest last time. I'm not sure where it would be. No, it's not here. Requests. Yeah, Wagon Bus from Cars series. The capsule toy next to the hotel. Let's see. So this is the hotel. There's a specific capsule machine that I want to look at. Right next to the hotel. I mean, there is one here, but I don't think this is the... These are not the... No, that's Car Set. Okay, this one is Car Set. So if I can find the specific one, the rare one from Car Set, I can give it to that kid and complete a side quest. But, you know...
This is the capsule series that masked vendor kid wanted.
Yeah, that's what he wanted. But, you know, getting the rare ones seems to be really rare. So what's the chance that we'll get it? Probably low. Probably low. Yeah, that's not it. It's off-road car.
This is great.
Well, Rio likes it anyway. But, you know, we can't spend all our money looking for cars. We're just going to do our normal one toy per machine. Not going to make special exception for the kid. I think that's new.
This is great.
I didn't have bowling before. Let's check it out. I got a new ball. No, I had... never mind. I had bowling. I had bowling before. What I need is bowling 2, not bowling 1. Bowling 1 is old news. And I need billiard ball. And I need basketball. And I need baseball. I need a lot. I'm not close to getting that. I'm not close to it. I am close to lures, though, if I find the lure machine. So many capsules. So many capsules. Anyway, it's all not that important. What is important is training. You know that. I gotta train
Rooster step, huh?
every morning.
Maybe I'll give it a shot.
Rooster step. Practice those steps. Increase our endurance and our kung fu level. Punch our palm with our fist, even though this exercise has nothing to do with punching. Man, we're leveling up our endurance so much that when we eventually get to Lon D, and Lon D, like, punches us in the gut, like he did at the beginning of Shenmue 1, Ryo is not even going to move. He's going to be like a brick wall because his endurance is so high. Because he did so much rooster step and so much 1-inch punch and so much horse stance. His body is going to be a rock. Londi is going to be shocked, and he's going to say, I've never seen such a horse stance. And there won't even be a fight between them. Because Londi is a good enough martial artist that he will realize that he cannot win. You know that like thing that happens in martial arts movies where like the two masters like look at each other and then they close their eyes and then like the fight plays out in their minds so they don't have to actually fight, and they know who won and who lost because they're so good they don't actually have to fight, and like they just know. That's how it's gonna go. So when Londi sees Ryo's horse stance, he's gonna be like, there's no point in even fighting. I understand how this fight would go. I understand, so there's no point to fight. And then Londi says, do me a favor, Ryo Hazuki. Give me 1 year to improve my horse stance. And then we will fight and we will see who was truly the master. And then Ryo says, okay. And then that's what leads into Shenmue 4, where Ryo is just, hanging out and playing arcade games and such. And making money. Just waiting. Or maybe in Shenmue 4, you would be playing as Londi, who now would be the one who would be training.
Maybe I'll practice some more. Never mind.
And that's the twist. That's the twist that now in the next game, you have to control Londi as he has to try to figure out a way to defeat Ryo. Or maybe the way it goes is Ryo does fight Londi and kill him, but then Londi, it turns out, had a child, and then that's what Shenmue 4 is, that you are controlling Londi's son as he goes on his quest to kill Ryo. That's how that goes. It's the endless cycle of revenge. My endurance is now 15. My kung fu is still 24.
Maybe I'll practice some more. Maybe later.
Or maybe
Excuse me.
in the next game, when Londi is done with his training and confronts Ryo, Ryo is shocked to see that Londi is also wearing the catfish jacket that Ryo was wearing here, showing that Londi went to Bailu Village and caught the 4-colored catfish as well. And he says, now I am the catfish master. And Ryo was like, what? No. How dare you do this thing? First you kill my father, then you attempt to take away my title of Catfish Master. And to add insult to injury, Londi then goes back to Yokosuka and goes to the U Arcade specifically to beat Ryo's high scores in all of the arcade games. So Ryo goes and plays the QTE game in the U Arcade, and only to see that Ryo is number 2 on the leaderboard. Number 1 is, I guess he would just spell his initials just as LAN, probably. Just be Lon. It's like, how dare he?
Do you want to keep going? Come again. You're welcome here anytime.
Well, let us eat some food. And let us go for a bit of fighting.
Have you come to train? You can practice. What will you...
Let's try it. Let's see what we can do.
This You live for the fight. Let's pair you with White Dragon again. He's been wanting to fight you. Have a nice and fair fight.
Did not do so well today. Did not do so well today.
It seems you lack the foundations of a fighter. Use the wood.
He's always so disappointed when I lose. All right, now we've done our morning routine. Let us go off and do the thing we need to do, which is that we got to go to the promenade, talk to people, and find out if they're getting shaken down by thugs. That's not what I wanted to do. And we also need to do street fighting. We can do both of these things, because we can ask people here, hey, thugs? What about it?
Excuse me.
Hello there. You've come to Nyawu's premier altar fitting shop. We offer only the finest fittings and statues.
Actually, I just have a question.
Which is?
I'd like to ask you about some thugs.
Thugs? Our shop only deals with the finest Buddhist fittings and statues.
Okay.
Naturally, we only deal with the classiest of customers. We're not like the other shops. No thug would ever think to come here.
I see.
This shop is too good for thugs. What about rare vases? Do you have a large thug clientele here?
Do you have a moment?
Hello there. Please don't touch the vases. Lots of people break them.
Like thugs?
I'd like to ask about some thugs.
Thugs? I don't know any of those red snakes.
Oh? Okay, there we go.
The thugs who have been wrecking the promenade.
They haven't come here, have they?
Yes, they have. They usually go after the women, but they come here too. Why do you think they do that?
Sorry?
Do they think I'm a woman? Do I look that frail?
I
knew it.
Excuse me.
Would you mind leaving? I need to have a cry. Alone.
Excuse me then.
Well, don't cry about it. They probably just come here because they are enraptured by your wonderful selection of vases. Thugs can't resist them. Let's take a look at this. They call themselves the Red Snakes. But for right now, we can go into the Rose Garden and do some... Well, we found out some information. Also, do not run. Do not do it. The game has to load this new area, so do not even think about running because you would get there too fast, is what I assume is the reason for this. I don't really know what other reason there would be. Alright. So here we are. Can we ask people here about thugs? Hello? Anyone? No? I'm not getting any prompts to talk, so maybe not.
It's on! You want to pick up where you left off? Or do you want to start over the tournament?
Yeah, let's try to see if we can do that fight again.
Next up? No, that's not a bear, folks. Trust me. That right there is the ultimate martial artist. The great benevolent bear.
Surely a tie! The entry fee is this.
All right, let's go.
Doing the whole tournament could be useful, though, because I would get a lot of tokens from doing it. And we could buy things and sell them for money. So doing the whole tournament would probably be useful. Should I use it? Snake power. Snake power has been used. It's gonna get serious because we're actually spending money on this fight now. Now I have to spend money to buy more snake power. Oh, that wasn't the last one, though.
The mad eagle eyes his prey. It's Rip Tamblin. Feast your eyes on his finishing techniques, mastered in the underworld.
Gotta eat some food. Let's do it. Nom 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 nom. Gulp, gulp, gulp. I don't have enough. Oh, no, I do have enough to get all my health back. All right.
The entry fee is this.
All right. Let's see what Tamblin's all about.
I'll give it a shot.
We won't know until we try.
No going easy on me. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Oh, dang! You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. What was that?
It's so powerful. It's like an earthquake going through my arms as I block.
I don't think you have much of a chance unless you do some more training. Go back to basics, kid, and build yourself back up. We'll be waiting. The next fight starts at 12:30.
Well, no, not really any point to trying again right now. I don't even have enough food to replenish my health. Never mind, I don't have any snake power. Go back out and buy a little bit of food then. From the fresh fruit.
Excuse me.
Welcome! I've got the sweetest, juiciest fruit in town.
So bananas are okay.
Thanks again.
All right, so the last information we learned was the gang's called the Red Snakes.
Excuse me.
Welcome. I have footwear for all occasions.
Thugs might want footwear.
Have you seen any of the red snakes around?
The Red Snakes? No, I haven't.
Okay. Thanks anyway.
So I guess we will now be asking people specifically about red snakes. Thugs would probably want to go to the Western bookstore. Western books very popular among thugs.
Excuse me.
Hello there. I can order any books you can't find on the shelves. But it'll take a while.
Have you seen any of the red snakes around?
The Red Snakes? They haven't been here recently. Though I heard they wrecked a shop further up the way.
Okay, thanks.
So somewhere up the way, might find someone who might be a little bit mad at the Red Snakes. What about this fashions place? I mean, thugs might want to dress nicely.
Excuse me.
Why, hello there. If you're looking for the latest fashions, you've come to the right place.
Have you seen any of the red snakes around?
The Red Snakes? The thugs trying to extort all the female shop owners around here? Maybe try asking somewhere else.
Huh?
Why don't they come to me? I'm a woman, aren't I? What? Am I not womanly enough for you either?
That's not why I'm going. So anyway, where can I find these red snakes?
Like I know. Try asking somewhere else.
Okay, I'll do that.
All right, I'll try. Like, apparently she wants validation of her femininity from thugs. And I don't think you really need to get it from them, but that's what she's looking for. This place is called Chobu 1P. But might there be a Chobu-chan somewhere around here? I don't know if there is. What would such a Chobu-chan look like? Might it look like a shoe? I mean, we saw what it looked like in the pawn shop. Kind of look like a piece of china. But if it was going to be hidden in plain sight in this store, what would it look like? Like, you wouldn't think it would be like a shirt or anything. You might think that the closest thing it could look like would be a shoe. But I don't see it. Well, I don't know. These Chobu-chans can be difficult to find. But anyway, I need to look up ahead to find more women shop owners, because apparently they've had run-ins with the Red Snakes. Well, the stone Buddha is owned by a woman. Maybe thugs are into stone Buddhas?
Can you help me?
Welcome. Are you here for statues? Or altar fittings, perhaps?
I'm here for thugs.
Actually, I just have a question.
With what exactly?
I was wondering if you could tell me about the red snakes.
I know of them.
Huh?
They target shops run by women and extort money out of them. Buddha will punish them before long. He will. I know he will.
So, where are these red snakes?
I've heard they're causing trouble further up the way.
Okay, thanks.
Well, maybe I'm the punishment that has been sent. And I'm not really familiar with Buddhism. Do people call on Buddha to punish their enemies? I didn't really think that was a thing. I didn't think that's how that worked. But I mean, I don't really know much about it. Well, what about the sushi place here?
Excuse me.
Welcome. What shall I make?
Have you seen any of the red snakes around?
Red snakes? No, no snakes.
Are you sure?
That said,
Huh?
I heard they recently caused a scene somewhere above the promenade. It's only a rumor.
Okay, thanks.
Alright, continuing to go on my way to find this place that they caused a scene. Oh, hold on. I might have run into a cutscene.
Excuse me.
Oh, it's you. What is it?
Can I ask you a question?
I wonder if I can help.
I'm looking for some thugs.
Thugs?
They're threatening the shops around here. Have you seen them?
Thugs. What about that guy over there?
Huh?
Is that guy a thug?
Thank you.
Am I supposed to feel that he's a thug? I mean, maybe he is. Also, are you gonna be like an important character or something? I don't understand why I keep meeting you. It's like it's indicating that you're someone important, and I don't know why. Alright, so I guess I'm supposed to think that maybe that guy's a thug? Am I gonna fight him? Look at his stance. He's like, looks all, I don't know, thuggish, what with his waving arms and bad posture, and I don't know, maybe we might fight him. I don't know if we are, but let's find out. Hello, sir. Apparently you're activating a cutscene.
Take out your money. Do it now! Stop fumbling and just do it! Show me the money!
Please, please spare me just this once.
What did you say to me? Stop it. Who the hell are you?
I said stop it.
You must really want a whooping.
Oh, clumsy. Went into the stands again.
Damn it! You're not getting away with this!
Thank you. You saved me.
Who was that?
One of the thugs terrorizing this area. He mentioned something about being a part of the Red Snakes.
Red snakes?
They pick fights and then try to extort money from us shop owners. They threaten to thrash our shops if we don't comply. So all of us here really don't have a choice.
That's outrageous.
But you provided a new dawn of light.
Where can I find them?
They are usually loitering around the Bustling Diner.
And where's this diner?
Go straight up that way. It's on Blossom Road.
Got it. Thank you.
I do like how the QTEs weren't about whether Ryo would win or lose that fight. It was just how much collateral damage would be done in Ryo winning. The Bustling Diner is on Blossom Road, just past the promenade. Is that like a bigger arcade there in front of us? It says game in big letters. This looks like a kung fu shop. Smart and Lucky. What do they sell in the Smart and Lucky? Child, what do they sell here?
I need your help.
Hello and welcome. Hey, mister. What do you need?
I want to go to Blossom Road.
Blossom Road? It's nearby. It's past the promenade. Follow the street out front to get there.
Okay. Thanks.
I mean, I could do that, or I could go in here. We got Smart Ball. Like, all of them are Smart Ball. What is Smart Ball?
Maybe I should play one.
Maybe we could. That's right, you're gonna beat up this machine. Okay, launch with the right analog stick. Hit all the holes. I guess this is all there is to it. You have all these balls to try to fill the 5 holes, but I mean, once you launch the ball, you can't do anything with it, I guess. You don't even, it's not, unlike Lucky Hit, you don't even have the opportunity to choose where your starting point is. Like, the starting point is the same with all of them. I started off well with the first 2 balls. Not doing so well now. I almost got there, but not quite. Nope, just didn't happen. The first 2 did, but not any others.
I've got to be more precise.
I mean, we don't got to.
I'll pass.
I wonder what we would win from this. Would we win prizes? I assume prizes. Let's see, I got an antique shop over here. We have crazy dim sum. Look, if you're interested in some sane dim sum, it's not what you're getting here. Gotta understand what it is you're getting when you come in. Here's the Smart Ball Center. Look, you want to play even more Smart Ball? You got it right here. Even more Smart Ball. You can also play the Lucky Roll slot machine. Oh. Can I interact with this one? No. Oh, maybe I have to go to talk to this guy to get tokens or something to play these. And here is more Lucky Hit with prizes that we could win. And if we could win enough prizes, we could get an entire set and trade them in. If we wanted to do that. If we wanted to take that time. Here's Mel's Cafe. Here's the game floor. There's boxing, apparently. Here's the burger shop. An ice cream shop. Snowman ice cream. Take a look at something. We were looking for the Bustling Diner. Huh. It's I'm not sure what I'm looking at here. Well, I mean, this looks like people practicing at the posts. Can't go this way, I guess. What is this place we're in right here? And I guess that she's one of the street fighters that we defeated earlier.
Excuse me.
Last time.
Looking for a quick hit? Welcome to the newest hotspot in Yaowu, the Muren Cafe.
Do you know where Blossom Road is?
Blossom Road? That's up past the promenade. Keep going straight on the road in front of the arcade and you'll see it.
Okay, thanks.
I'm just more interested in what this place is. What is this place? Here's Cafe Moku Moku. Wait, I don't think I really understand what the theme is to this place. I'm not really sure what it's going for here. But if I talk to anyone, I'm sure I'm just going to talk about trying to find Blossom Road, because that's, you know, it's how this game works. Can I, like, fight in this ring or anything? Can I, like, get an icon or anything like that here? Oh, yeah, he gets an icon.
The only place where you can enjoy kung fu with a side of coffee. Sparring is 3 yen. 1-inch punch practice is 2. And the horse stance is free.
Some training might be nice.
Pay money for training? Why would we do that?
Maybe later.
You sure? Come again soon. The dummies will be waiting.
Why would I want to pay money to do that? Oh, what's this one here? This is the Shenmue 1 capsule set.
I'll give it a try.
Yeah, I only need one of those. I need the rare one, Ryo on forklift. It's the only one left in that set that I need. Will we get it today? We did not.
This is great.
Well, Ini-san is great, Ryo, but what we want is that rare Ryo on forklift. Hey, there's a tomato here. Even so far away from home, we can still see that old reliable tomato. What's this one? Oh, this is the table set.
A game can't hurt.
This is the one that I don't... This is of like all of them. I don't understand this one. Why is there a set of capsule toys of tables? I got a cafeteria table.
What's this?
Now let's get another. Why not? And dining table 1. And dining table 3. Oh, we got a dupe. Yeah, let's stop then. It's a capsule set of tables. All the kids are screaming for the table set.
Do you have a minute?
Hello, and welcome to the Tomato Convenience Store. Is this your first visit?
No. I've been to your stores in Yokosuka and Hong Kong.
Say what? So you're from the homeland? I've always wanted to work at a Japanese-style convenience store.
Gotcha.
I think this convenience store thing is gonna catch on. I'm still not used to dealing with people. Let me know if I'm acting strange.
Sure.
I don't know if Ryo's really one to judge acting strangely with people.
Are you ready?
Alright, we can have biscuits, classic pretzels, special snack, potato chips, snack, choco cookie, original crackers, cheddar cheese, cola, lime drink, carrot juice, tuna. We got some peeled whole tomatoes, and some gummy candy, not to mention the strawberry gummies. Chocolate bar, many chocolate bars, just buy so many of them. Chobu Walker, it's a magazine. Monk Maniac, a periodical featuring female monks. Its readership is 80% male. How about... Well, there's some interesting tastes happening here in Yawu. Romance of the Three Kingdoms, Volume 4. Phone card, can only be used once.
Hurry back soon.
Yep. Here are these here are the goods that we saw. Candy pop. Here's, oh yeah, look at that female monk right there. Look at that. I love Chobu. It's good to hear the familiar music once again. We got beer. So got some bourbon, some whiskey. Not too much different from what we saw for sale. It's like a little bit of home when you might be homesick. Tomato. What's this like seedy looking back alley right here? Oh, there's capsule machines back here. There's like one. There's a dog. Oh, the dog set. Of course we have to buy a dog capsule toy. Hold on.
A game can't hurt.
We got Shepherd, Black Brown.
What's this?
Of course we need to get more dogs. You're Dash and Brown. Here's Bulldog. It's cool. It is.
What's this?
Oh, I got a dupe. How many dogs are there, by the way? There's a few. I wonder which one's the rare one. Are the rare ones always on the... I don't know if they are. Anyway. You get much business back here? It's just like a back alley. What are you selling back here?
Excuse me.
Ah, I've been waiting for you. Young man, do you know what the most important thing in fortune telling is?
What?
It's time. This is because color fortune effects are short-lived. When the result of the reading appears, you have to act quickly. Move too slowly, and you'll miss your chance at good fortune.
Got it. I'll try.
Well, I mean, we don't need to try right now. Don't need my fortune to be told. Not looking to gamble or anything at the moment. Maybe later on. That's the Lonely Potter. This one is... I don't know what this one is. This one's Black Sesame Dumpling. Over there is Tough Guy Herbs. The toughest in Yawo. This one is the Pharmacy. Anything I can I sell anything at Tough Guy Herbs?
We've got a nice selection. And just so you know, we also buy medicinal herbs. If you have a set of herbs on you, we'll take them off your hands.
I do have this whole set. So I could sell the Kenshu decoction for $4.50. If I do get too low on money, then I should consider doing that.
We're always looking for a good deal, so be sure to come back when you are.
But then again, I could also continue to look for more herbs to fill out these sets more than they are. And maybe trade for more expensive decoctions. Well, sell for more money, because more expensive decoctions could be made. I think that's new. I don't think we found ginseng root before.
Blossom Road. Is this it?
Well, that's what the sign says, but I mean, I'm just kind of interrupted and doing the thing. Looking for glowy herbs. Oh, here's an herb map. I never use these, but it's here.
What's this?
Might as well pick it up.
Guess I'll take it.
There's also some more grass over here. No herbs down here. Oh, no, there's one. There's one here. Got some licorice. Of course, we have found much licorice in the past. I guess it's 7 o'clock already. The day goes by so fast here in Yawu. These fast days and even faster nights, which Ryo knows nothing about. He's a minor. This is the Save Shenmue. Odd name. Hello, what is this place?
Excuse me.
Hello there. Is everything okay?
Actually, I'm here for something else. Are there any restaurants around here?
Oh, hungry, huh? Never bet on an empty stomach, I say. There's a restaurant over there called the Bustling Diner. I highly recommend their famous roast chicken.
Uh-huh.
Well, I'm kind of curious about what this is, but it doesn't have much to say about it. Any herbs down here? This looks like a patch of grass that might be herbful, in which there might be herbs present. Only the one, I guess. What about this one over here? Not seeing any glowies. Well, apparently, there is more grass over here. Gotta find herbs. Must look for herbs. It's been ingrained in Ryo now that he must search the grass for precious herbs that can be sold for precious money.
This isn't the right way.
Well, it could be the right way for herbs. We don't know. Soul of Buddha. This must be the classiest Buddha shop of all. Oh, that's a thug. That is 100% a thug.
Whoops! Bro, that's him! That's the jerk who got in my way!
Looks like I have you to thank for hassling one of my men. Let me repay you tenfold.
I've got business with you too.
Like I care.
Will this be an actual fight? Yeah, it does look like it.
Oh, I'm pissed. Come on. Too bad.
What's with this guy?
You piece with this guy. You punk. What up? Not a chance. You're getting away. Whoops.
I got bottled. Got a bottle to the head.
Damn it! Come on, let's get out of here.
Hey, wait right there.
Uh-oh, are we getting a chase scene? Is Ryo running? Looks like it. Ryo's not letting him get away this time. We need to know where the main body of thugs are.
Damn.
That's pretty good. Interesting that it's not actually continuing on when you fail any of them. Because the first two games did let you do that. There's like a certain number of failures before you had to start over again. But this one, it just seems like you fail once and then you do have to, it just kind of goes back to the last choice, last thing. Anyway, it appears that we lost them. Went after the red snakes and lost them. They couldn't have gotten far, though. Find the red snakes. Gotta find them. Anyone know about some red snakes?
Excuse me. Hey, man, want a plump, juicy sausage? Fresh off the grill.
I want a plump, juicy snake is what I want.
Have you seen any of the red snakes around?
Oh, you mean the guys from before? They were headed that way.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, I mean, I thought they would have been running that way, because that's the way they were running. I'm not actually sure why we stopped. Bargain Buddha. I mean, from what I understand, I'm talking to some people who sell some really classy Buddha products, and they don't associate with the bargain stuff. What do we got here for Capsule Toys? Game machines, instruments. Well, all right. Let's get some capsules.
Excuse me.
You won't find any junk in my toy selection. Go on, buy one.
What toys does he have? Is there indeed junk? There's Teddy Bear 1, Teddy Bear 2, Teddy Bear 3, Teddy Bear 4, Metal Model Rocket, Lighthouse Model, Fire Hydrant Model, Boat Model, and Telephone Booth Model. I don't know.
Come on back now.
I don't really know if we need to come back. Can I interact with these capsule machines? Okay, good. I'm far enough away from that guy that I can interact with the capsules. We got a arcade cabinet. It's not like a game in particular. It's just an arcade cabinet.
Excuse me.
I didn't want to talk to him.
Junk in my toys.
He's too close to these machines.
Buy one.
Trying to use the capsule machines is resulting in talking to him. Just move a little bit further away. Just a little bit further away and face that. No, I don't want to talk to him. I want to look at the machine, but not talk to him. There we go.
I'll give it a try.
It's strangely close to him. I don't know why it's so close. Let's get an instrumental set. An electric guitar. That's nice.
This one is interesting.
Yeah, that's a nice start for that. So many stores. Well, I guess... Oh, is that the... Yeah, this is the kid who wants the capsule toy. I do not have the capsule toy that he wants, though. I don't know if I'll ever be able to get it. I know I don't have it now. It's like this little area here that's blocked off. Not sure why that is. That seems odd.
I can't get through here.
Yeah, I can't get through there. Why is that? Doesn't seem like there's a reason that I can't get through there. Well, I guess they would have... Oh, okay, I'm getting a cutscene.
Is that really all I get? Is that better, sir? Ah, you're making me repeat myself. This much. I want this much. I might as well just do it myself. Please, sir. Give me a break. I've got a business to run. I can't believe how stingy you people are.
Ren?
Huh? Jeez.
Ren!
Oh, for crying out loud.
What are you doing here?
Can't you tell? I'm buying some chow mein.
This is no time for jokes.
There you go with that scary face again.
What the hell are you doing in Niaowu?
You remember hearing Zhu Yuan Da's story back in Kowloon?
About what?
Treasure. I'm talking about treasure. The scent is so strong I can practically smell it.
You...
I'm gonna walk around some more. See ya.
That Ren could easily pass for a red snake. Guess it's back to the Bustling Diner I go.
Hey, it's Ren. Our best friend from Shenmue 2. And he's looking for treasure, and he's right. I mean, we did find that treasure map, and we know that the mirrors can lead to treasure. There's something about treasure going on. And honestly, it doesn't seem like Ryo would care too much about that, but it's something we're doing. There is treasure afoot. Ren is correct about this. It's almost 9 o'clock, so it's going to make us warp back to the hotel.
Plant you liked?
No, I want these capsule machines, miss.
It's not the right season, though, so that's all I have.
It's about to... Yeah, okay, it's making us warp back to the hotel.
Look at the time.
I wanted to try to get to these capsule machines before that happened. I did not. Alright, at least we fought some thugs and chased them and met Ren, so something happened here.
Hey, Shenhua.
Hi, Ryo. Have you found anything?
Nothing new.
Okay.
I met someone unexpected, though.
Oh? Who?
A man I met in Hong Kong named Ren.
Ren, huh? Is he a friend of yours?
Not exactly. I keep my guard up when he's around.
So, he's a bad guy?
Yeah. Actually, he is.
But we can trust him?
Well, yeah. We just have to watch our backs is all.
Okay. Leo, I'm going to go back to the room.
Okay.
I mean, we can kind of trust him, but not really. Like, he might kill us for money. Maybe, but we can maybe trust him to help us out. If he thinks he'll make some money from it. Let's try making a call. Alright, let's try Nozomi. No, we tried Nozomi last time. Let's try Goro and try another option with that.
Hello? Mihashi speaking.
Goro,
Oh, is that you, bro?
is everyone doing okay?
Yes, sir. My, Hisaka, and myself are all doing great and working hard.
I see.
We sometimes talk about you. We're always wondering what you're up to.
I see. Well, I'm doing well. Tell them for me.
Will do.
How is Yokosuka? Have I missed anything?
Just as you left it. I keep a watchful eye on the harbor. Keep it safe.
Can I count on you, Goro?
Bro, I got this. Yokosuka is my island. Ask me anything.
Okay, then.
Alright, so ask him about Debuita last time. Why don't we ask him how the harbor's doing this time?
How about the harbor? Mad Angel still causing trouble?
Not a trace of them anywhere. That place has never been so peaceful.
That's a relief.
Everyone still talks of your heroics.
My heroics?
Yes, of course. Like how you took on their hideout all by yourself.
Well, actually, Gui-John was with me.
You threw 500 Mad Angels around like they were rag dolls.
Did you say 500?
Yeah, but I'm not sure. Maybe it was only 300?
Still a little off.
And then Terry of Yokosuka appeared. They say he's 2 meters tall.
He really wasn't that big.
Then you crushed him with a single flash kick, and the rest was history.
What do you mean the rest was history? Who's spreading these rumors?
Everyone's been talking about it.
Seriously?
I've been telling people here and there myself.
You too? I'll call again sometime.
Sure, call me anytime you want. I'm sure Mai would love to talk to you too.
Sounds good. Later, Goro.
Later, take care of yourself.
So it seems that Ryo's legend has been growing since he left Japan.
For today.
I mean, really, it was 70 people. And Terry really wasn't much of a fighter. He kind of, I mean, yes, he was beaten very easily, but I guess he was never really a fighter to begin with. Do you remember, like, earlier on, we met, like, this wacky couple in this hallway? I haven't seen them since. I don't know if there's supposed to be anyone or if we'll meet them again, but we haven't met them since. All right, here's Shenmue on the balcony again. Let's have a talk with her.
Say, Ryo. You use wooden dummies to practice martial arts, right?
Yeah, they had them in Bailu too.
Right.
Why do you ask?
I found a rather strange shop today.
Strange how?
It's a cafe where you can have tea with wooden dummies.
Yeah, I saw that place.
Okay.
I didn't know what to make of it.
Yes, you can order something to drink and then practice on them. Doesn't that sound like an odd combination?
That's weird.
There are some strange things in this city.
I still don't really know what the deal with that place was. I mean, I understand the part about the kung fu, but like there was like a bunch of dummies that were dressed like women. I'm not really sure what that was all about. Well, we're saving our game. And even though it was only one day in Shenmue time, I am going to have to say goodnight a little early tonight. So what we've done today, well, we did see a little bit of story. We did see Ryo actually find some thugs. He's been looking for them. He finally found them. He gave chase. He fought. And, I mean, he lost them. I mean, they just vanished into thin air. We met Ren. We know he's hanging around. We probably could have asked him if he saw the thugs run by, but we didn't ask him that. So it seems that we're just going to go back to that diner and, I don't know, talk to them about the thugs? I don't know. It seems like Ryo gave up that chase kind of easily. I don't know. It just feels like he could have done a bit more as far as chasing the thugs. I also do kind of find it funny that the story-based fights are kind of easy considering of all the optional fighting we've been doing. Like the actual fighting of the thugs was quite simple, but I mean that's because we've been, fighting the monks at the dojo and fighting the street fighters. And I mean, I guess the game is made so that you have to be able to get through it even if you're not doing that. But since we have been doing that, I guess Ryo is not having a whole lot of trouble against these run-of-the-mill thugs and punks. But it is still the case that they are able to run away from him, and Ryo does not know where to find the head thugs. That's always a problem in these games. It's always a problem when Ryo says, I have to find the gang, and then he finds members of the gang, and then beats them up, and then they run away, and he's like, I don't know where the gang is. I have to find the gang. And then that ends up kind of being a problem for a while until he eventually finds them. But it's kind of a pattern that's been happening in the Shenmue games. Kind of a pattern. So it's not that surprising that the thugs got away. I guess next time we will be seeing if we can find the main mass of thugs where they are in the city. And from there, see if we can find Shenhua's father. See you next time for more of the Shenmues.